Again with another mother-loving video, man. We finna play some 2K Road to Gold. Let's get it. Let's go.
We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics and the Phoenix Suns. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Now here's Tatum. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
KD's shot is good.
It just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
Now here's Brown. From past the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a three.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Durant. And Tatum pulls it down. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Now here's Tatum. No good on the shot. Done with some nice D. Back to Richards. Beal deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. It's Durant on the wing. Over Holiday. Durant with another miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Booker. The rebound by the Celtics.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, Kevin Durant, unreal.
Tatum a screen. No good on the triple. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Taken away by Holiday. Porzingis can't hit. Knocked away. And here are the Suns now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. And Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Tatum. The rebound by Richards.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Here's Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
The drive by Booker. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's White on the wing. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Tatum a screen. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Tatum's got 5 now.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Pass to Richards. Tries the spin move. Back to Booker. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Holiday. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Here's Durant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
And taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Hauser. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
KD with the bucket.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. KD on the wing. He's got 12. Here's Dunn. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Now here's Horford. From downtown, knocks down the 3 ball. Horford's got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And here's KD for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Here's Horford, the shake, and he sinks the layup. Horford's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Suns making a switch here. .137 left to play in the first half. O'Neal outside. Booker outside. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Oh, looping down the lane, Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Pass to Plumlee. Doesn't go for him. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Down low. Here's Tatum. O'Neal with the steal. Here's Plumlee. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Allen outside. Booker looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked again. It's all tied in Phoenix. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Out left to the wing. Dunn misses. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Drew Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to White. In the corner. Tatum with it. A three from Tatum.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Here's Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 12.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Now, Kevin Durant, after the missed 3 from Derek White. Back to Durant. On the wing, Booker. Over Holiday. Booker, no good. Boston leading by 4. Outside, Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Porzingis with the block. Tatum down low. Out to Porzingis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the left side wing. Outside, Beal. Shoots over White. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Celtics leading by 8. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Ready, go! And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And that's going to be a travel. Suns trail by 8.
Come get it, come get it.
Dunn left side.
Shoot that, baby, come on.
Here's Richards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. Greg, in the process to bring in all their stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Durant for 3. Rebound, Boston.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Screen by Porzingis. In the corner, Tatum with it. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
KD's shot is off. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Porzingis to the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Pritchard. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Horford. Dunn with some nice D. The crossover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Booker. Outside for Beal. And it's Richards, top of the key. Dunn looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, Durant. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Porzingis with the steal. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point Celtic lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. KD's shot is off. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Screen by Porzingis.
I got yours.
The shot. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 16 points here in the second half.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Suns trail by 17. And again, it's the Suns missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Booker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And here's Tatum for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Celtics.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. That one doesn't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Porzingis with the steal. Driving the lane. The kick out to Brown. Back to Porzingis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. 19-point game. Up top, Durant. Here's Richards. And here's Tatum for three. Misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.